Today our video is about the women's rugby team from New Zealand. The team is called the Black Ferns. They are one of the most successful women's rugby teams in the world. First, let us look at the history of the team. Women's rugby in New Zealand started to grow strongly in the late 1980s. At that time, more women began to play rugby seriously, and the sport slowly became more organized. The New Zealand women's national rugby team was formed to represent the country in international competitions. The team later became known as the Black Ferns. The name is meaningful because black is the traditional color of New Zealand rugby, and the fern is an important national symbol of New Zealand. The Black Ferns played in the first Women's Rugby World Cup in 1991. Since then, they have become one of the strongest teams in women's rugby. Their success also helped women's rugby become more popular in New Zealand and around the world. The team is also famous for its strong cultural identity. Like other New Zealand rugby teams, the Black Ferns perform a haka before matches. The haka shows confidence, unity, pride, and respect for Maori culture. Next, this part of the video introduces one of the most famous Black Ferns players, Portia Woodman-Wickliffe. Portia Woodman-Wickliffe is one of the greatest women's rugby players from New Zealand. She is well known for her speed, strength, and ability to score tries. She has represented New Zealand in major international competitions and has become an important symbol of women's rugby. Her story is important because it shows that rugby is not only about winning matches, it is also about family, hometown, identity, and personal effort. Portia's journey inspired many young girls to play rugby and believe that they can also represent their country one day. She helped the Black Ferns achieve success on the world stage. Through players like Portia Woodman-Wickliffe, the Black Ferns became more famous and respected internationally. Finally, the last part of the video shows the Rugby World Cup 2021 final between New Zealand and England. This match was one of the most exciting finals in Women's Rugby World Cup history. New Zealand played against England, one of the strongest teams in the world. The match showed the fighting spirit, teamwork, and attacking style of the Black Ferns. In this final, the Black Ferns won the match and became world champions again. This victory was very important because it proved that New Zealand was still one of the best women's rugby teams in the world. The Black Ferns have won the Women's Rugby World Cup many times, including in 1998, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2017, and 2021. This makes them one of the most successful teams in the history of the tournament. In 2025, New Zealand was still considered one of the top countries in women's rugby. The Black Ferns continued to compete at a high level and remained a strong team in the Women's Rugby World Cup. In conclusion, the Black Ferns are more than just a rugby team. They represent New Zealand's rugby history, national identity, women's sporting achievement, and cultural pride. From their early development to great players like Portia Woodman-Wickliffe and their success in the Rugby World Cup, the Black Ferns have become an important team in world rugby. Thank you for watching.